At Baltigo, a request for backup is sent to the headquarters from South Blue, as the Revolutionary Army stationed there is struggling with the Toomey uprising. Ivankov responds that they cannot because their hands are full dealing with the injured at Goa Kingdom. Kuma, however, says he can go, but Ivankov warns him that he is being rash, even stating that he has become more reckless since that day. It turns out that Ginny was captured by the world government and forced to become the wife of a world noble, which is why Kuma has been continuously enraged. 2 years pass and Ginny ends up contacting the army, but to their horror, she reports that she got sick, which is why they threw her out of the Holy Land. The reason for her calling was to inform them of this and that it would be her goodbye to them. Kuma begs her to tell him her location so he can go to her, but she tells him that she is dying and he should not see it. Kuma still insists, and he immediately heads for the one place he knew she would be, the chapel in Sorbet Kingdom. When he arrives, though, he is too late, she has passed away. The people told him when her skin was exposed to sunlight her entire body turned blue and hardened like stone, but the only reason she could have had to burn up her remaining time was to protect something for her baby daughter, Bonnie. Kuma buries Ginny and promises to her that he will raise her child well. Kuma did his best to raise the small Bonnie, who inherited her mother's appetite, and she quickly came to see him as her father. He of course still fought with the Revolutionary Army, but he would always make time to care for her. One day, he boards up all of the church's windows, and it is because Bonnie somehow inherited the same disease that killed Ginny. Kuma brought her to many doctors, but they could not treat her because of how peculiar the disease is. Ultimately, Kuma chooses to quit the army so he can take care of Bonnie, which Dragon accepts, even offering to find doctors himself to help. By the time Bonnie was 5 years old, children started making fun of her for never going outside, going so far as to call her a vampire. Bonnie, however, was able to defend herself and would pound those kids. Kuma reminds her that it is dangerous for her to go outside and Bonnie apologizes. She then says that the kids also made fun of the stone under her eye, but he tells her that it looks like a jewel to him and those kids were just jealous, which makes Bonnie happy to hear. While they play together, Kuma asks Bonnie where she would like to go on a trip after she gets better, and she says she would like to go to the legendary Sky Islands since they are so close to the sun, so they might meet Nika. Kuma agrees that they can go there for her 20th birthday, with Fishman Island being the destination of her 19th birthday. Unfortunately, Kuma meets with a doctor who informs him that the disease Bonnie has is sapphire scales and is incurable, and even if she is not exposed to sunlight, she will likely die by the age of 10, which breaks Kuma's heart. As Kuma ponders about what to do, Bonnie reveals she overheard him talking with the doctor, and he confirms that her condition will continue until she is 10 years old, but due to his phrasing, Bonnie misinterprets the meaning as that she will be cured by the time she becomes 10 years old. Unable to tell her the truth, Kuma goes along with it.